Breaking news for all my Drama House friends. We're starting to save up, guys, because it's official. It's so official, I'll say it in Latin, honey. Habemus Paralives Early Access Date. Mark it on your calendar, write it in a note, update your schedule, because on December the 8th, 2025, our social life will be officially over. At least mine will. This beautiful news, the Paralives Early Access Date, not the end of my social life, was shared live during the PC gaming show, and I'll be honest, I almost got teary-eyed when I watched the announcement trailer. And sure, one may argue that's not indicative of anything, as crying is a daily activity for me, at least during a couple of weeks per month. But that's not the point, okay? The point is that I bet many people just like me have been waiting for this announcement for a long time, and let's face it, nothing beats this feeling of anticipation and excitement when a title's release date is announced. I just love it. And if you are a Sims player, you might have to look way back into your memories to find a similar excitement for a video game that did not get miserably let down once the title was out. Yes, The Sims 4 high school years, I'll never forgive you. In this video, I want to go through some of the elements I noticed in the release trailer and find out more about what to expect from the early access version of Paralives in terms of features. But before we do that, let me give a shout out to this video's sponsor, the wonderful Instant Gaming. Instant Gaming is a super easy to use website where you can grab digital game keys and gift cards at discounted prices. They work with authorized resellers only, so everything is secure and totally legit. If you're already dreaming of jumping into Paralives the moment early access drops, why not grab a Steam gift card for yourself or gift one to your best friend? You can get them at a fabulous discount on Instant Gaming. And while you're there, add Paralives to your wishlist so you'll be the first to know if any pre-orders open. Click the link in the description to discover amazing deals and save some coins while also supporting the channel. Thank you, Instant Gaming. And now let's talk more about Paralives, because once again, let's remind ourselves we have an early access date and it's for this year. Honey, I hardly succeed at practicing gratitude because I tend to be pretty harsh on myself, but today I am sitting down in front of my window and whispering, thank you, universe. So let's talk about this trailer, babe, because it's just so heartwarming and peaceful, and it personally hits all the right spots about what I would like to see from my gameplay. Seriously, they hit me with family gameplay, the beautiful shots of the Para world, Para folks, shopping, social gatherings, the emotional life progression montage from young to elder, beautiful hairstyles, and this was the cherry on top of the cake for me. Drama mama. I know, right? It's a video under 2 minutes, but I found it to be a very nice presentation for what's to come. Also, one interesting update is the new logo of the game, which was sort of unexpected for me, as I kind of got used to seeing the same logo for a while now, and the team explained this change and more in their Patreon post, which is currently free to read, even for non-Patreons. So as we mentioned, the logo has been redesigned to reflect creativity and a personal touch. A fresh key illustration by Spanish artist Mario Miravalles is the new logo of Paralives and is even featured on the Steam page. What do you think of the new logo? Let me know in the comments, babe. I personally don't mind it. I did like the previous one, but I feel this one still matches the overall vibe of the game's art style. But new logo aside, who are we to judge this new logo when we keep witnessing The Sims 4 changing font every 2 years? Let's talk about the hot topic, gameplay features and expectations. As an Upon early access release, the game will have a solid base experience, but content will continue to grow. Feedback from players will be key to improving and expanding it, which is an understandable expectation considering that's what early access basically is, especially for an independent team like the one behind Paralives. The gameplay features that will be present from day one of the early access are open world with day-night cycle, work as rabbit holes and career progression, traits, emotions, wants, skills, needs, social interactions and relationship development, group control, cooking, bills, house fires, having children, aging and dying, autonomy, shops, restaurants, museums, and modding tools will be available already on December the 8th. Some features won't make it on day one and will be patched in later, but still during the early access phase. We're talking about dogs, cats, horses, cars, boats, bikes, swimming, gardening, story progression for NPC, but also the presence of a calendar, a family tree, and social events like parties and weddings. Tools for town editing will also ship after December the 8th, and future game updates will add more traits, emotions, and jobs. And I know we are all collectively burned by the bare state of Inzoi upon early access release, so we might want to side-eye the absence of gardening or the lack of parties and weddings. I get it. But at the same time, I want to look at what will be there because the initial picture for Paralives is pretty promising. Plus, some of the features that will be added later on are considered DLC material if you make a comparison with the Sims games. Like dogs, cats, and horses have never been base game. And considering the Sims 4 came up with a broken wedding game pack 8 years after the base game was released, I think I can wait a couple of months to get weddings in Paralives.
She's got a point. She's an icon. She's a legend. And she is the moment. Now, come on now.
Next, let's talk build mode because on early access day one, we will get the color wheel for everything, curved and angled wall tools, optional grid, split level platforms, multi-floor builds, move walls, resize objects, place roofs and stairs, and fences. For advanced roof and stairs tool and windows and doors on curved walls, we will have to wait for the next phase of the early access since these elements won't be available on December the 8th. We will also need to wait a bit longer for pools, basements, and additional furniture and objects. Yes, honey, I know I lost you at color wheel because I'm also still thinking about it. Plus, I love how easily objects seem to be resizable as shown in the release date trailer. And I truly hope build mode will be smooth and easy even for players like me who would love to have the vision for houses, but simply struggle building anything and everything. And now, honey, let's talk Para Maker because the color wheel is a feature that will be available on day one for Para Maker Mode 2. Tattoos will be available, same for layering and mixing of tops, symmetry for eye colors, socks, and more, which I guess means you can pick different colors for one eye and one sock. And I freaking love it. And you know what sounds even better than this? The height slider, honey. I just love that this game has that option. Because I bet that if they got like 10 of us in a room and they had us brainstorm about this type of features, we would all vote for the height slider. That is truly a level of customization we never had in Sims games, so it sounds really promising to me. Last but not least, we'll get the genetic system for family resemblance already on day one, with the expectation of an improvement to this point with advanced genetics editing being added in a later phase. Same for outfit management, so the possibility to pick different outfits for different occasions, and same for create a pet in Paramaker, which I believe will be added once pets are available in the game. Future updates are also expected to bring more hairstyles, clothes, and accessories to the Paramaker section. As Italians would say, this sounds like a lot of abbondanza. So how much are we gonna spend if we purchase the game on early access? Paralives in early access will be priced at $39.99 upon release on December the 8th. After the early access phase, when the game launches the 1.0 version, the team plans to increase the price. As stated in their Patreon post, the goal is to thank early players with a smaller price tag as core gameplay features are still being improved, bugs are being fixed, and content is being added. The team also confirmed once again that during early access and after, the game will only ever get free updates and expansions and will never have any paid DLCs. This decision apparently stems from the fact that as live simulation fans themselves, the team believe that players deserve a complete experience when purchasing a game. And this sentiment, it doesn't even need me to comment on it because it's just such a refreshing perspective from a game publisher that I'm like, it just feels good in the heart, you know? I believe the team will keep sharing additional content from now until December, and obviously I'll be watching and keeping all of you up to date with what's going on with Paralives. If everything goes smoothly, and I hate to have to say if everything goes smoothly, but you know, we've been burnt before. But yes, if everything goes according to plan, it seems the arrival of Paralives will be the perfect way to wrap up a year like 2025, one that has seen some movement in the market once fully dominated by the Sims franchise, with possible openings from so longed for competitors. And I don't want to feed into the narrative that says we need to compare Paralives to the Sims games, because I think they are two very different titles, and I also want to evaluate Paralives for what it is, not as a direct opposition to The Sims 4. But Paralives does belong to the life simulation genre, and it's undeniable that most of the people who are excited for it have experienced The Sims games in some shape or form. So I don't want to draw comparisons just for the sake of being shady towards The Sims 4, and I do think it's more fair to judge Paralives on its own rather than considering it just competition for The Sims 4. However, I wouldn't mind if Paralives' arrival made an impact in The Sims fanbase, one that pushed EA to do better. Now that would be great. As always, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Are you excited for Paralives? Are you planning to get it in early access? Comment down below and hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. That would really help more people to see it. Don't forget to click the link in this video description to discover fabulous deals on game keys and shop smart on instant gaming. Feel free to join me here at the Drama House by subscribing to the channel, because if you're all about live sim video games, this is the place to be. Thank you so much for stopping by today. I really appreciate it. My name is Lady Drama, and I hope I'll see you very soon.